Maybe you've wondered how to find off-market commercial real estate deals. This is exactly how I find deals. I don't want things on the MLS. I want them to be off-market because that's where the good deals are. Let's get going. Hey there, my name is Mike Fritz. I'm the founder of Titanium Capital Investments and the multifamily CEO system. My greatest passion is helping people just like you create financial freedom with multifamily real estate. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through how I find off-market real estate deals day after day after day. Currently, I'm looking at 3 excellent deals that were all off-market, nobody else knows about. I'm the only investor at play. If you know how to leverage that, you can get in on those deals as well. Let's get going. The very first way you find off-market real estate deals is by finding good commercial brokers in the areas you're looking to buy. Commercial brokers are one of the key partners you need to find these deals. They have what they call napkin or pocket listings. These are listings that are obviously in their pocket and nobody else knows about. Oftentimes, a broker's job is to connect with people that own properties in the area and see if they'd want to sell. That's one of the things that they do. They might send a mailer to a multifamily owner and say, would you be interested in selling your property? Let's say that owner says, sure, I might be interested in selling my property. Do you have a buyer? Well, now they have an off-market pocket listing that they can take that to their investors and see if they might be interested. Well, what if you were one of those investors they brought that to? That's how I find my deals. I connect with brokers that bring me those listings before they list them or take them to other investors. Now, let me tell you a quick side note. The way you get in with brokers is do exactly what you say and close on deals. Brokers have one question when you call them, and I mean one. Can this person close? Can they get the lending? Can they raise the money? Or whatever needs to happen to get this commercial deal to the finish line, they want to know you can close on a deal. The day you close on a deal, they will bring you deals over and over and over again. Because when they have a deal, they don't want to waste that taking it to an investor that can't close on a deal. So make sure you're the kind of person that can close on a deal, or at least survey your financial state, talk to banks and see how much you can qualify for, and look for deals inside that price range so you know you can get to the finish line. A lot of times brokers even want to know, how much money do you have raised? Do you actually have the money raised to get this deal done? Because again, they don't want to spend time with people that can't get a deal to the finish line. So backing up, brokers are key. So you have to start building relationships with brokers in towns and cities you want to buy in. You want to buy in Atlanta? Start connecting with brokers in that area. The second way to find off-market commercial real estate deals is by connecting with wholesalers. Wholesalers are people that specialize in getting sellers to sell their property. They may do it through direct mail, they may do it through Facebook ads, they may do it through Craigslist or LinkedIn, but they pick an area and they work hard to connect with owners that would be willing to sell. Some of them are distressed properties, some of them are very healthy properties. But a wholesaler's skill set is finding off-market deals they can bring to buyers like you and I. They will often charge a finder's fee. Sometimes that's $5,000 all the way up to $100,000 depending on the size of the deal. So a wholesaler's job is to find off-market properties. The way they make money and run their business is by charging a fee for doing that to each property. So they will usually take a fee and still leave enough meat on the bone for you or I to take that investment and make it successful. Wholesalers are underrated. You should be networking with wholesalers all the time. I have a wholesaler right now that texted me yesterday of a deal he's looking for, asking, hey, would you be interested in this area? He's moving on to another area, not necessarily an area I'm looking to buy in, but he's constantly looking for me. It's like me being all over the country looking for deals with me not having to be there physically. Wholesalers are great partners to find off-market commercial real estate deals. The third way to find off-market commercial real estate deals is to network. Both go to local and national meetup groups that connect investors together. And when I say national, yes, that can be live. It can also be virtual. It can be a time where you connect with other people that have either properties, capital, they have relationships with brokers, and they're networking with people in order to get deals done. Not building my network was the biggest mistake I made early on in my real estate game. I should have been building my network from day one, and I wish I had done that. Now I'm telling you, build your network, because when my network started to change, I stopped having to look for money because people wanted to invest in my deals. When my network changed, I stopped having to call people for properties. People email me deals almost every day. When my network changed, The amount of work I had to do changed because I didn't have to look for money or look for deals. They started coming to me. Build your network. Your net worth takes care of itself. Every person you know is somebody who may want to sell their property or know somebody who want to sell their property. Even in your own already built network, your friends, family, and already connections may already be deals you could surface and start to do. A networking tip I would encourage you to implement: reach out to one single person each day in order to keep that network growing. We never want to stop building our network and connecting with people that could continue to open doors on deals and money. Before I go on to the next tip, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification so you get notified every time we put out a brand new video, which is every weekday. Also, smash that thumbs up button so we can continue to help more people create wealth with real estate. Let's get back to it. The fourth way to find off-market commercial deals is by leveraging social media. Not only can you leverage social media that you already have connections to, your already followers and friends on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, etc., but also you can start joining individual groups inside of these social media platforms that are connected to real estate. There are many real estate groups inside of social media that offer great opportunities for you to connect with people that may either have deals or leads on money or both. But one of the ninja strategies a lot of people don't use with social media is you can actually leverage Facebook or Instagram ads and call out potential sellers that have the kinds of properties you're looking for. As I look for multifamily, I could create an ad that says, do you have a piece of multifamily and are sick of managing it yourself? If you'd like to have a conversation on what it would look like for us to purchase that property and still give you cash flow every single month, click the link below, fill out the form. We'd love to connect with you on the phone. If I ran that ad to sellers in my area that were self-managers, which you can find all of that data online, you can actually run ads to those sellers and surface off-market deals yourself. You don't actually have to wait for brokers to bring you deals. Which leads me to my fifth tip, which is direct to seller. There's some direct to seller tactics you can use to find off-market commercial sellers by yourself without brokers or wholesalers or anybody else. I mentioned running ads. Currently, you can run ads on any social media platform calling out sellers that may want to sell you their property. But I will say this, make sure you're leveraging the social media platform that your sellers are most likely to be on. Currently, I would say Facebook is your best bet to connect with the most sellers that may have properties you're looking for. You can also leverage direct mail. Find a list of sellers in your area that own the kind of properties you're looking to buy. Send them a letter. Handwritten would be great, and then copy that handwritten letter of a potential opportunity to buy their property. I always use the terms win-win in my letters to sellers. You want to say, if we can create a win-win price that you're happy with and we're happy with, we'd love to see if we can get a deal done. While many people say direct mail is dead, a lot of people are still getting properties leveraging direct mail. Bad direct mail has always been dead. You need good direct mail that has great copy that calls out the specific pains of your sellers and offers a great deal for their property. But the goal with direct mail and the goal with any direct to seller marketing is not necessarily to get a deal done, it's to build a relationship. Because let's say they don't want to sell, but they know their brother has a property just like that who'd want to sell, or their family member, or they know next door they have a property that they'd like to sell, and they love a new owner to get a hold of that property because they don't really take care of it that well. Building a relationship with direct-to-seller marketing is way more powerful than getting a property because they may know many other people that have properties that may want to sell it to you. Also, I want to make sure I give you a free gift for tuning in today. If you click the link in the description, I want to give you our free multifamily masterclass. It's a 60-minute training where I lay out the 5 things I do to land multifamily properties. And I want to make sure if you go into multifamily, you have these 5 foundations so that you do it the right way every time. Click the link. I'll see you in the training.